and this is my job interview questions. Need to identify three of my greatest strengths. I would say that communication, time management, and organization are my greatest strengths. I was a radio DJ for a few years, and that definitely helped to give me some confidence in communication, even though it was one-way communication a lot of the time. With time management, I feel like being structured and understanding how long a task is going to take is a real advantage in planning out your day and your week, even as far out as projects for a whole quarter, knowing how much time is going to take to complete each thing the way that you want to have it done is a real asset to make sure that everything is high quality when it's completed. And also being organized in my professional and private life, I find a great deal of satisfaction with having everything have a place, and knowing where things are just makes everything a lot more efficient to not have to be searching for what I need when I need it. A difficult situation or conflict and how I overcame it. I was a restaurant manager for a few years, and it was at a steakhouse, and we started noticing that the number of steaks that we were checking in from the trucks versus the number of steaks that were being rung up into our system at night, that there was quite a bit of a difference there. So we dug into it and found out, I saw that this one server was actually charging our customers for their meal, but then not ringing it up into our system. So he was essentially pocketing the money that he was getting from the customers. So I found out about that, and I really dislike confrontation. It was really challenging for me to be the one to have to sit this person down and talk it out with them, but I had enough evidence that that was actually what was happening, unfortunately. So I just took a deep breath and realized it was the right thing for the company, and it was ultimately the person who made the mistake, and they needed to be held accountable for it. So it gave me confidence in other times in the future when I had to face difficult things like that. My current position, I have been with the same company for 8 years. Just recently, in the last 6 months, I have started working for a new manager, and this manager is quick to give me pats on the back about things that I do well. In the past, I've had managers who I only hear from if I do something wrong, and I'm realizing that this positive reinforcement is really beneficial and is very motivating for me. So I've really liked working for her. In 5 years, I hope to be a registered dietitian. I live in Atlanta, where the Center for Disease Control is based, and hopefully we'll be able to work for them eventually. I think that the medical community is starting to realize the importance of nutrition and health benefits and disease prevention and management. So hopefully I'll be able to use what I know doing that. My greatest weakness is that I do have trouble asking for help when I need it. I feel like if I'm assigned something, that I should be able to do it start to finish without having to ask anybody else to jump in, but I'm realizing that that could sacrifice the quality of the project. So asking someone to give me feedback or input or even help out on something is not something that I need to consider to be a weakness, but something that I need to embrace as part of just doing the right thing for the company. Thanks.